He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So Oklahoma's offense will get first crack at it here. And for a full year, the Longhorns have had to think about how they just got blown back down I-35 in that game last year, David.
And heard it from their coaches all week long about the beatdown. They talk about how much they got beat by, how they didn't play well, what they're going to do to them again, Jesse. They've heard it plenty.
Well, they've been waiting all year to try and resurrect those demons, guys. But that's the great thing about rivalry games. You're always going to get another opportunity the next year. So I can't wait to see how Texas responds in this one.
The Sooners racing to the line in the hurry-up.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Use the play fake, now to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Evans. He's brought down quickly, minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Second down, they'll go to the air. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. And the Sooners are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Wants to keep it in the air. He'll pull it down. And couldn't quite find the crevice he needed to pick up the first down. This offense has moved into plus territory, and they want to keep the heat on. They'll go for it. Oh, he's got some space. They finally get him stopped. This veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. The Sooners are flying down the field.
We're seeing analytics become a bigger part of college football each and every year, and there is a good example of it. Opening drive of the game, you're across the 50, fourth down, and it says run the ball and go for it. Even if you don't get it, your opponent's going to have to drive away as there's still a lot of football left to play. Hindsight's always 20/20, but that was an excellent decision by the head coach.
And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
One of the things I love about this defense is they're so versatile in ways they can get after the quarterback. In their last game, they came away with 5 sacks, came from all over the place. They got the win. So you know in this one, they're going to dial up a lot of different looks. It's going to be tough for this offense to try to keep their quarterback standing up straight.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, try to convert through the air. It's complete! And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Oklahoma!
Well, you know this offensive coordinator scripts his opening 10, 15 plays, and he didn't even need that. They went 9 plays and scored a touchdown. Everything working perfectly. They look like a well-oiled machine early in this game offensively.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. So Texas's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. We have got a tremendous matchup between these two running backs, both stars in their own right, and David, both ready to make a huge impact.
I mean, how fun is it to have 2 guys, one on each side, when they have the football, like they can go the distance.
And he is snowed under, sacked at the 7.
Well, it wasn't great field position to start with, and it's getting worse now. The defense gets a sack. They're getting aggressive up the field. They get to the QB, and they're sending a message.
And the Longhorns with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They'll send the back in motion. Lewis to throw. Gets it out quickly. No chance to run, but still a solid pickup on that one. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on third and long. Pocket breaking down. Snagged in the middle. It's Beebe. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. this one away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Makes the signal, secures the fair catch, and they'll put it in play at the 37. Now the Oklahoma offense will go back to work. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Fires to the big fella. Really short gain on that one. Defense all over it. The Sooners moving quickly to the line. It's a draw. Makes it past the marker. That'll be enough for the first down, and they'll mark it at the 48. They want to get this defense on its heels.
And obviously, this is one of the best offenses in the country, and it's because they get first downs. Top 10 in the nation picking up first downs. How nice is it to know you can turn around, hand it off to that guy right there, and let him go to work.
Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over it. They'll run play action. Fires to the big fella. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Oh, they really could have used that patch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And the Sooners will try to pin them back with the punt. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. So now the Longhorns take over, and they'll send out the offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. They'll knock him down after a 6-yard gain to the 27. The Longhorns with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. And the quick shuffle pass.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if you can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
Lewis wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the right. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient, and he's consistent, and he's got good hands. You don't see him put a lot of balls on.
Turning it on! They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. The Longhorns are marching down the field. Wants to go up top on first down. Got it behind the line. It's Wilson. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's cut. And they'll send out the field goal unit. He boomed it through a 50-yard field goal, showing off that powerful leg.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth, man. 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So Oklahoma has it again, and here comes the offense. Off to a good start here, and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. Under fire. Skips away from pressure. When you reach this point in the season, these types of games, top 25 matchups, really determine whether you're going to be a contender.
Yeah, and really show what you're going to be the rest of the season. How are you going to finish strong throughout the season? You know, the first part of the season, now getting to the middle of the season, Palmer, getting a chance to show what you're about so you can finish strong.
It's a resume builder, no doubt about it. And really, there's been so much anticipation building up to this top 25 matchup. So which team can control their emotions, I think, goes a long way in who wins this one.
Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down. And listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
Got the first down and more. He stopped at the 49 after gaining 10. The Sooners come to the line in the hurry-up. Wants to throw on first down. Quarterback adapted. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. Offense in the hurry-up.
And this defense is going to have their hands full, right? I mean, you saw him throw it, a couple plays ago, and you see him take off and run. They've got to do something to kind of put him at least in a little bit of thinking, a little bit of doubt, a little bit of pressure, because right now he's starting to get in the rhythm, and that's...
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. And here come the Horns. They've got it again on offense. A little bit of feeling each other out there, down 7-3 as they open this drive. Out of the gun, the running back has it. There he goes. Picks up the first down, still moving. They get him stopped and out of bounds at the 45-yard line, and the big play has this offense ready to mount a threat. Finds his tight end. Winner of this game dons the golden hat, but Jesse, only David could wear the golden hat among the three of us because there's no way either of us should put a hat on the kind of heads of hair we have.
Well, I've also understood that the hat's like a triple XL. We know David's got a big dome. That's probably the only reason why he would wear it. But I'll tell you what, these players, they think about trying that old sucker on after this game all year long, David.
Yeah.
Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. The Longhorns will line it up on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, the inside give. They make the tackle after he gets 2 down to the 25. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Got his man quickly. Can't get him to the ground. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. How about these two running games so far? Dominance on the ground as we look at the first quarter stats. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. And the Longhorns really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Lewis to throw. Makes the catch. The chains will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Now the play fake. And wings it incomplete.
Well, nice job by the defense here in back-to-back plays. 2 straight incompletions, giving up some yards, and the opponent's in field goal range. This is a place a lot of D coordinators like to send the blitz. Because if you sack the quarterback and create a negative play, you knock them out of field goal range.
Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. It's complete to the right. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They worked it down to the 4-yard line, but now it's 3rd and goal. Gets the back moving. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. So now on comes the field goal unit. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. That brings them to within 1.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll return it. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Here come the Sooners ready to go on offense. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive that made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
The Sooners want to pick up the tempo. He'll pull it on the read. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. And the Sooners send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Here comes the offense back onto the field. Running back searching for a hole. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. And the Longhorns with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. He's got an open man. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. Now they'll run the draw. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Longhorns now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Lewis wants to pass. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. He is a menace rushing the passer, career sack number 20.
I mean, some people just have a knack for getting to the quarterback. What a great job throughout his career. Getting there, getting him down, getting pressures. He has been a quarterback's worst nightmare.
I was just going to say, David, you don't sleep well as a quarterback the night before you have to play against this guy.
And he feels the heat coming in and burns him up. Another sack.
And that's what I like most about this defense. When you try to take shots and make big plays, they get to the quarterback. They get him on the ground. Their third sack of the day. And this is a unit that ranks in the top 10 in sacks in the country.
The Longhorns line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. There is a lot of real estate in front of this offense as the ball is touched dead at the 5. The Sooner offense returns to the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Pulls it in. It's Washington. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Give to the running back. Hammers his way across the 10. Picks up 4 to the 11. 30 short, they've got them back up inside the 20, and the D can get the ball back here. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught, close to the marker, it's Winston. It'll be a first down as he gets it to the 24-yard line.
He came into this year with big expectations. Everybody expecting him to stat it up. And now with that last completion, he's already over 2,000 yards passing for the season.
The give to the running back from the shotgun. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The Sooners want to crank the tempo.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. He'll keep it himself. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. The Sooners will call on their punt team. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Now on the return. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Lewis to throw. Blasted as he lets it go. Intercepted. Didn't have a lot of room to run after the pick, but he's done his job. They have it at the 44.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
So here comes the Oklahoma offense. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
Second down, he'll throw it. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to the big tight end. Another incompletion on third down. And the Sooners will bring the punt team onto the field. Making sure there's no return on that one as the punt sails out of bounds. Here comes the Texas offense. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a run.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little.
Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line, a loss of one. The Longhorns trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Off play action. Finds the tight end. Oh, there might have been trouble if they had knocked him down so quickly. Let's see what they find in the playbook for third and long from the 43. Got his man in the middle. That'll be enough for a first down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48. And the Longhorns come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Lewis wants to pass. Wide open downfield. Finds a crease at the 20. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
This offense can get a jolt of momentum headed to the locker room if they can take the lead here. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. And guys, how much better does it feel if you go to that locker room with a lead? They have a chance to do it here. Got his man. Tried to hit him with a quick game on first down and nothing doing there. The defense was confused and the head coach uses a timeout. Gonna look downfield again. They get him on a rush, and it pays off the sack at the 20.
And I want to be aggressive in these situations. When I got second and goal, I want to go out and try to get that touchdown. But I do like how he didn't force the ball to coverage, didn't make a big mistake, throw a turnover in this area. You want to make sure you can guarantee points. You still got third and goal coming up if you want to go for it on fourth.
It's third and goal and a long way from the end zone. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Going for it all. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be fourth down. So this field goal unit has been getting the job done. They've already made a couple here today. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And with that field goal, they now have the lead.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Makes the grab on the shovel. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. Second down coming. Caught behind the line. It's Winston. And that defense is all over that one. No room to run after the catch. He's going to look for a man on third and short. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. The Sooners will line up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Makes the catch at the 35. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on him. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Pressure coming. Takes a shot as he lets it go. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. No room to return, but no problem after making a play like that, and they'll have it at the 25. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that first half. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
We're just about ready to start the second half. Comes with the return. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. They had this lead to start the third quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football with accuracy.
I don't...
Breaks into the open. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Wilson on the carry. Got a little space. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. And the Longhorns with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll leave it with him. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The offense setting up shop at the 46. 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Takes a hit as he fires. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Plows through the defense.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. The Longhorns come to the line with a new set of downs. Fires to the wideout. Got him downfield. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. They'll go to the ground. Quick spin on the ride. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Lewis to throw. He's got him still on his feet. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. Tries to slither forward on the sneak. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. Coming out on first down with the play fake. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Off the play fake. Grant behind the line. It's Wilson. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. They've pushed it forward down to the 5, and now looking at 3rd and goal. And the pass is complete, but less than nothing to show for it. They're knocked down behind the line. This field goal unit getting some serious run. They've already been out there 3 times. The kicker will try it again. Just drives in between the uprights. They extend the lead to 5 here in the 3rd.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
On the move from inside his 5. And the returner will be dragged down. Guys, we'll get another look at this Oklahoma offense. After 3 consecutive punts, we'll see if they can dive. Oh, he's got some space. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
Defense not budging. He's still able to get 2 to the 29.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Quarterback on the keeper. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The kick is on its way. Makes the catch. Wants to make a move upfield. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Lewis wants to pass. Fires to the tight end. Tackled at the 43 after picking up 10. Now on first down from the 43-yard line. Wide receiver comes in motion. Quick completion to the right. Getting closer and closer to midfield. Out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 47. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. Just a short pass to the tight end. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down mark. The Longhorns come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Looking to throw again. Here's a heat. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
The defense has had some bad stuff happen to them today. The one bright spot for them has been the pass rush. They've shown the ability to get after the opposing quarterback.
The Longhorns will send out the punt unit. He makes the fair catch just outside his own 10 at the 11-yard line. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Looking for a crease, it's Albright. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Sooners are in the hurry-up.
And this offense on first down, man, they go backwards. And they built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. And the Sooners decide to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. Corrals it at the 45. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up with an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Unloads quickly. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this third period. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. So the final period starts with a second down play. Lewis to throw. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. Facing third and long from the 21 and hoping not to settle for a field goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Here comes the rush, and they've got it wrapped up at the 28.
You can just see the excitement this defense has every play. They're almost wishing this quarterback drops back to throw because they know they're going to get home to him. That's the 6th time they've registered a sack.
So here we are on fourth down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Absolutely perfect. It's now a 15-7 game. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, every game in the Big Ten so very critical. How about this one today? Michigan State is going all in. That offense has more options than they've had in East Lansing in some time. They're up by 17 over Iowa State. We'll let you know if anything else comes out of Big Ten country from this one. Back to you.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Motion from the wide receiver. Got the quick completion. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. The Sooners in the hurry-up.
This is the moment for this offense to put a drive together. It doesn't matter what's happened up to the point of this game, but you're trailing right now. You've got to put some points up on the board. This is where all 11 guys need to be playing together as well.
And this offense is going to have to come up clutch, man. Like, late in the football game, you are trailing. This is why you get paid the big bucks. This is why the quarterback is the glamour position. Like, you've got to trust him. He's got to come through. They got to put a few drives together here to get back in this football game.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. On third down, he drops the throw. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. The Sooners will punt this one away. He'll try to really get into this one. And the returner will be brought down. And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. Guys, that last trip, a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, and I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It was a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical at the point of attack, get some push up front. They need to be the best running team in this game.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. Third and long from inside their own 20. Lewis wants to pass. And the third down pass incomplete after a good deflection by the defense. And the Longhorns will punt it away on fourth down. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. So now it's second and long.
just getting the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead, it's late, and they're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart. You got to attack the sidelines. You got to throw first down. You got to keep this thing moving vertically down the field.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. And the Sooners will try to pin them back with the punt. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. So now the Longhorns take over, and they'll send out the offense. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
And there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football, make your plays, put a good drive together.
Offense has it at the 28 on first down. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. And the Longhorns have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. With the catch, it's Wilson. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Off play action on first down. And how about that DB getting a hand in there and forcing the incomplete pass? Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Lewis to throw. Right on target this time. Turning it on. They finally get to him. But what a play there to pick up the first down.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in a game like this, right, you still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
The Longhorns will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. He'll try to do it himself. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. They'll run it with Wilson. They get him down, tough run, picks up 4. They'll mark it at the 19. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Wide receiver going in motion. Quick release by the QB. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. The Longhorns come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. They'll try to get the first through the air. Oh, look out, the ball's free. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
Dude, let's go. I'm going to say this game was basically over, right? We just forced a huge play. Great job by the defense, giving their offense a chance now. Man, it looked like it was over. Now we got a chance. Offense, go down the field, stick this thing in the end zone. We can win this ball game still.
Time for this Sooner offense to go back to work. Things had not gone the way they had planned, but maybe an opportunity to salvage this bumpy ride so far and avoid the upset. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
Here's the pressure. And the defense, they've got him at the 27. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Caught in the backfield, it's Winston. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. The Sooners send out the punt unit. keep working on that clock. Powers through the defender. He'll go out of bounds right at the 40-yard line as this offense continues to show great patience. They'll move the wide receiver. They'll run it from the gun. Stop behind the line of scrimmage, and that is a rare sight for this defense today against this guy. Lewis wants to pass. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
It is hard to continue to get up and get up and get up like he has, being sacked time after time again. But this QB, this offense, they're undeterred. They're continuing to put drives together, and most importantly, they're winning the football game.
The Longhorns line up to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. Here comes the Oklahoma offense. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is...
Picked off. What a way to set him up. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. The defense is going to dare them to throw the ball. They know the offense is trying to run out the clock. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And it's taken away by the defense, and they desperately needed that turnover. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Well, what a play by the defense. They're trailing here in the fourth quarter by 1 possession. Able to steal it away now and put their offense in position to at least go tie this game.
Here comes the Sooner offense back onto the field. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field to score some points.
Dang, Homer, I wish I'd have played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks that were just like, yeah, my bad. Hey, guys, I got this. Sorry about that. It was more, you should have ran a better route.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Finds a man by himself. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line. The Sooners have it with a 1st and 10. Lost to throw again. Oh, they're after him. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the fourth.
That's a play the defense needed, right? It's been a battle all game long. Here we are. It's late. Everybody's tired. They've given up a few yards on this drive, but they come away with a huge sack at a big moment.
And the Sooners with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Makes the catch. It's Albright. Now on third down for this offense. He's looking downfield to throw. It's caught. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here. Looking downfield on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man downfield. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. The offense gets a quick timeout. At this point, every second is precious. Looking for the goal line. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. To the air on 2nd down. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waiting moments. That could be a costly play. Looking to to the wideout. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. A bold decision to go for it on fourth down and one that did not pay off. It was the Longhorns who will ride off into the sunset with the coveted Golden Hat Trophy after beating their despised rival to the north. Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.